Tube loaded. All readings nominal. Ready to launch on your order, Commander.
Alright, Viper. Looks like we're clear to start the test run. We'll start with basic thruster testing, and if everything looks good, move on to more complex maneuvers. We'll unlock more of the Orion's functions as the test proceeds.
Copy that, Commander. Standing by.
Alright, Lieutenant. Begin the launch sequence.
Launch sequence initiated. Venting atmosphere now. Okay, Viper, let's start with the pitch thrusters. Readings are good. Now the roll thrusters. Looks good. Let's move on to the yaw. Excellent. Everything checks out. Starting the flight test sequence now. You should see a series of rings displayed on your HUD. Take your time and fly through each ring in turn. Align with the first ring, and we'll unlock throttle control so you can begin. Throttle unlocked, test started. You can see each ring has an indicator showing your ship's current roll angle. Try to match your roll angle with the rings as you fly through them. Okay, Viper, time to put the engines through their paces. We've unlocked the afterburner function, so let's see what they're capable of.
You don't have to tell me twice, Lieutenant. Enabling afterburner.
Keep in mind that as you push the main thrusters harder, less power is available for the maneuvering thrusters. If you need to make some tight turns, cutting the throttle back will make a big difference.
I believe it's time to move on to combat testing.
Yes, ma'am. Viper, we're unlocking the Orion's weapon systems. We've deployed an array of test targets in advance. Destroy a few, and then we'll move on to something more interesting.
Roger that, Lieutenant. Engaging.
You'll want to lock on to your targets to allow your weapon systems to compensate for speed and distance. Locking on will also display an indicator showing you how much lead is required. If you're using a gimbaled weapon like the chain gun that's currently equipped, locking on will allow the guns to provide limited aim assistance within a certain radius. That radius will be displayed when you fire the weapon. Alright, Viper, time for the fun part. I've unlocked your secondary weapon, which for this exercise is a full load of Sidewinder missiles. You want to make sure you get a hard lock on your target before you let them fly, so they can track the target until impact.
Target destroyed. Shows online.
Flying impulse now.
Energy recharge beginning. Shields coming back online now.
Okay, Viper, let's check the countermeasure system. These are the latest version of our universal ECMs and should have no problem jamming any kind of incoming missile, regardless of tracking method. We're going to fire an unloaded training missile at you. Your HUD should immediately inform you of the threat. At that point, fire the countermeasures. Now make sure your shield is online before we begin. The missile is unloaded, but it's still heavy and moving fast.
Shield is online, ready when you are.
Launching missile.
Incoming missile.
We'll keep firing until we get a successful run. Remember to deploy the countermeasures the second you're alerted to the incoming missile.
Incoming missile.
Test successful. It was a clean miss. Alright, Viper, time for the final test. We're going to be testing the Orion's support module system.
Support modules vary greatly in function, with many designed to take advantage of the Orion's significant energy reserves. The Orion can equip 2 support modules. Try activating them both now.
Alright, Viper, that completes all of our tests. Time for one final exercise to bring it all together. We're launching several unmanned drones for you to engage. They will try to avoid getting shot and should provide a nice challenge. When you're confident everything is functioning correctly, head back to the Fury and land in the forward hangar.
Copy that. Engaging the drones.